Gildan Media presents Your Coach in a Box. Affordable, life-changing audio programs.
Whiskey Distilled, a populist guide to the water of life. Written by Greene. Narrated by Tavia, Gilbert. To Ms. Kathleen Mary Orr, a.k.a. Mom, who's always up for travel, shenanigans, and drinking whiskey with me. Introduction. What's a spirit sommelier? This is a book about whiskey, so I will begin it by describing my own first taste, one summer between 8th and 9th grades. It happened on a Saturday afternoon behind Kenny Bash's house. Kenny was the neighborhood troublemaker. As I sat on the hard plastic board of his rusted-out, squeaky swing set, dragging my bare feet back and forth on a patch of dirt, he handed me a plastic liter container of bright orange soda and commanded, "Take a sip." After a quick swig, I gagged, and his cruel bray of adolescent laughter followed. "Take more," he said. "It's Jack." This was dangerous territory, and I knew it. In a panic, I hurried back home, terrified that my parents would find out about the Jack. I shoved a fistful of grass into my mouth. I'd heard that grass hides the smell of alcohol. When my parents didn't notice, I thanked my lucky stars and promised myself that I'd never drink whiskey again. I've spent the past 10 years breaking that promise. Today, I am the director of whiskey education at the Flatiron Room Whiskey School in Manhattan, and I teach whiskey classes there every week. I'm also the restaurant sommelier, which is a word that comes from 19th century French and essentially means butler. I didn't sit whiskey tests to become one. There aren't any. Nor do I mean to turn anyone off with a word that can sound pretentious. Truth is, what I do is very butler-like. I roam the floor, serve guests, and pluck a few personal details out of them to help them find the whiskey they will love. What wine or cocktail do you normally drink, I might ask? Or what do you like to eat? Then I'll hunt down the perfect whiskey, out of the 1,000 or so the Flatiron Room stocks, to suit their palate. On days I'm not at the Flatiron Room, I write about whiskey for a couple of magazines. And when I'm not doing that, I'm often out on the town with a friend or my husband, checking out a new cocktail bar or restaurant that serves my favorite spirit. I guess you could say I've essentially built a career on drinking Jack. In a move my colleagues and a few friends found off.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?